Keys hits. 7-0 run here. Almost 2 minutes into this one. Another turnover, looks like. Explosion come up with it. Dennis hits the deck, can't come up with it though. Miller has it on the wing, throws it, nice pass down low to the big man, White. White turnaround, gets the friendly shooter's touch. 9-0 run to open up this one, only 2 minutes in. All Explosion here in the early going. Diggs now with it, guarded by Keys. Screen set, Diggs loses Keys, pops from three, he ends the drought. Diggs, a great game versus the Explosion last time. One of the only Slam players to shoot above 500 from the field, 8 of 15 for 20 points. Miller lets one go, rims off the back of the iron though. Loose ball, hit a couple of hands. Last touched by the guys in baby blue. Inbound pass from James to Keys. Keys dribbles to his right, passes it off to Watts. Watts now guarded by Knight. A good matchup there tonight. Watts straight to the rack by Knight with the left-handed lay-in. 5 points for Watts. Back quickly on offense. Hafford lets it go from three, and Watts gets the rebound. 11-3 Explosion lead. 9-11 in the first quarter left. Nice pass there by Keys, trying to get Miller going baseline. Turnover. Back quickly on defense though. Nice pass. Way to get in that pass, by James. Creates the turnover. Explosion again with the ball on offense. Bounce pass over to Keys, goes baseline. Looks like his foot touched the baseline though, and the Explosion are gonna turn this one over. Again, Explosion lead this one by 8, 11-3, 8:53 to go, first quarter of action. Explosion trying to go to 4-0 on the season as they sit atop their standings. Only team in the West with a win so far this year. Jazz at Tacoma, they haven't played, neither has Edmonton. Bellingham and Vancouver, both 0-1, suffering losses. Both their losses, they suffered at the hands of the Explosion. Gonna have a foul here against Kyle Keys. Ball's gonna go out of bounds as Ryan Diggs looks like he will inbound for the Slam. He does so. Hands off to Hafford, who gives it right back to him. Guarded by Keys, screen set there by Knight. He gets it back. Knight guarded by James now. Double team there, passes out of it. Hafford off balance three, right in the face. Good shot by Hafford. 6 point lead, both the Slams, buckets coming off 3-point field goals. Posting up down lows, David White guarded by Dennis. Pump fake, nice move to the rack, drawing contact and the foul. Good up fake there by White. Tries to dribble up, go to the rack, gets contact, gets 2 free throws out of it as well. Tonight, Explosion 2 of 2 from the free throw line. David White on the season, 66.7% from the line. Hits the first, upping that average. Brian Dennis is going to take a seat now as number 34, Lucas Hanna, comes in. He's a 6'7" forward, one of many players out of Western Washington for the Slam. One thing about this Bellingham team is that they've been playing together for quite a while. Many of them hail from the Bellingham area, obviously, and many of them also attended Western Washington University. A tough unity to overcome that they have. So Diggs back on offense. Nice runner into the lane, scoops it past the arm of the big man, David White. Jamal Miller with it on the wing, driving into the lane, trying to get on the board, leaves it for White, pass tipped out of bounds. Thought that touched a Slam player. They're gonna say no though. Turnover by the Explosion. 13-8 lead here by the Explosion. Little under 8 minutes left in the first quarter of play. Inbound it, Diggs coming up over half court now. New into the game, I believe that's Milton Wright. To the bench went Kyle Keys in that time, or in that intermission right there. Stoppage of play, Missed 3-point attempt by Errol Knight, pushing up over half court. Watts to Miller. Miller driving baseline, gets bumped. A lot of contact there. No foul call though. Jamal Miller not happy with it, pushing off on Jacob Stevenson, number 22 of the Bellingham Slam. I know last time these two teams met up, Jacob Stevenson's brother, Jared Stevenson, him and Miller got a little testy. Once again, it was a physical matchup. We'll see if it can continue as this Northwest rivalry begins to build. Hafford driving to his right. Tough shot in the lane. Can't get it to fall, though. White rips down the rebound. Miller with it now. Hands it off to White. Lets it go from 16. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 4 points for White as the Explosion build their lead to 7, 15-8. They lead this one over the Slam as Ryan Diggs coming up over half court. The General, he'll hand it off. Hafford with it on the wing. He's guarded by Miller. Lob pass attempt. Rather just a cross-court pass, I guess, for Diggs. Foul away from the ball, though. It's going to be the third team foul on the Slam as Keys will check back in for Milton Wright. Keys in the opener, this is his first season with the Explosion. The opener had 22 points, 4 assists, responded for the second game of the year versus Bellingham, which is 2 points and 4 rebounds and only 17 minutes of action. He missed last game with a back problem. So good to see him back in the starting lineup tonight, though. He's going to be a great player. Once again, it allows Redwine to have 2 good ball handlers on the court. Might be able to allow Jamal Miller to roam a little bit more free and score as he can do. He's such a good scorer. Averaged 23 points so far this year. Long fadeaway 3-point attempt by Watts. Doesn't draw iron. 9 on the shot clock. Got to get it up. Bounce pass over to James. He hands it back off to Miller for the baseline jumper. Missed. And Jacob Stevenson with the rebound. He hands it off. Errol Knight into the lane. Turnover created there by the Explosion. Back. Finger roll lay-in by Keys in transition. 17-8, Explosion lead, first quarter of play. Back quickly, arch the Slam, layup attempt. No go by Jacob Stevenson. Looking to build onto their lead, pass tipped away. Ends up in the hands of Lucas Hennep. Up in transition, Jacob Stevenson with the layup. Jacob's first 2 points of the night. Slam can look for him to get the scoring action going. Average once again over 21 points a game for them last year. He's their leading returning scorer. Bounce pass down low to James. James misses the hook shot. Bodies hit the floor. Foul away from the ball. That's Donald Watts hitting the deck along with Ryan Diggs of Bellingham. Foul's going to go against Diggs. His first of the night. 4th team foul, though, against the Slam. Keys with it. Nice hesitation move. Straight to the rack. Keys with the layup. Keys, slight hesitation there. Using the shoulder fake, then goes to the rack. Finger rolls it up off the glass.